Today, I'd like to very briefly discuss how to increase website traffic. I'm going to give you some tips and tools for increasing website traffic in the shortest time possible. Almost everyone with a website or an online business really struggles with how to increase website traffic. However, if you back out of the concept and look at the fundamentals, you're going to find that it's much easier than you think. Obviously, the number one thing to do is to focus, to pick a traffic source, and to choose a process like I'm going to show you, and that's going to get you much closer to success than jumping around, trying something for a short period of time, feeling as if it doesn't work, and moving on to something else. Because the truth is, when you focus and you pick one traffic source, everything can work as long as you master it. Option number one that everyone should be applying is this. It's the concept of content creation, or really media publishing. And here's the reason. Everyone starting out either has a budget for advertising or they don't. So if you're creating content on a regular daily basis, whether it be blog posts, social media, as long as you're creating regular content, you are going to get a foothold in the market just through natural rankings and naturally people following your good quality content. However, here comes the next step that if you stack on top of this, becomes much more successful for you in terms of increasing website traffic. And it's the idea of buying traffic to your content. Why would you do that? There's several different reasons, but the first is this. You avoid getting ads declined. Typically, people that are purchasing traffic or advertisements online, they're trying to make a buck really quick. They're trying to spend $1 and make $1.10, let's say. They're trying to spend $1 and make $2. And the idea is they will always be way too aggressive and send their advertisements over to a Buy Me Now page. And people typically resist that. They don't want to click on an ad and go right to a buy button. What they want to do is click on an ad that's interesting, that brings them over to a piece of content like I've suggested, and your content can develop that relationship, build that trust, and you avoid getting ads declined because typically the online social media sites such as Facebook and Twitter, Google, they are typically going to decline your ad if it goes directly to a buy now concept. So in the concept of creating content, it's much easier to buy eyeballs or traffic or clicks over to your content. And then inside your content, you guide them to where you want them to go. Guide them to the buy button or the offer or the product if that's what you're doing. You also gain the benefit naturally of search engine and social media rankings by being a content producer. So it's really get the best of both worlds by creating content and then buying eyeballs, traffic, clicks over to your content. If you find the information that I've shared with you today helpful, you can get more helpful videos and information by clicking the live link below right underneath the published on date here on YouTube. I'm looking forward to helping you in the next video. Take care.